Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of our podcast, Talent First. Today, we have a very, very busy guest, a guest who is impacting, I think, all of our lives in some form or the other. Today, we have Alok Tiwari, who's the head of analytics of the Ola group that includes Ola Cabs as well as Ola Electric. Very, very excited to have you, Alok.
Thank you.
So look, the way we work is that in the beginning, you have to tell something about yourself, and we are doing this both in Hindi and English. So look, who is Alok? Because what we have realized is that Alok is a very social media shy person. You will not see him very active on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Apparently, he's only active on his Slack channel. What we have heard. So Alok, if you can give us an elevator pitch about who is Alok Tiwari.
Definitely. Thanks, Raghav, for having me here. So, I think let me answer the first question, right? Absence of presence on social media, right? So, I think one thing is when you are too much into data, I think you lose your creativity, right? And this social media aspect is, very creational side. So, if you check probably Instagram, right? I still have few of my daughter's pics, right? But it's like very difficult job to justify, okay, putting your pick that looks good and all those things, right? So having said that, I think I still have social circles which have moved to more things like WhatsApp. So I have my circle of friends from school, right? Then MBA,
Right.
Infosys first job, right? Those groups are still there,
Right.
So yeah, I mean, social circles we are present. It's just that open and public media might be very less actually,
Right,
yeah.
right.
And that I agree. And I think the reason I've justified also, right? It's difficult to uphold, what should I say? You need to be coming out as a fun person, right? And justifying that probably from the background that I have becomes slightly tricky.
Fair enough. So Alok, tell us about yourself. कैसे शुरुआत हुई? What all? Where did you go for schooling? And all of that to your current job.
Sure. So I started like basically from Kanpur, right? So UP se hain, so it's all right. Generic Hindi is there. So started off schooling from Puran Chand. It's a news, Dainik Jagran. These
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
own that school
Okay.
actually. Yeah. So good education. I think the foundations were laid there, right? My mother being maths teacher, those foundations were pretty clear, right? And growing up also, I always had a aim that some sort of technical field like engineering, because when we were growing up in 90s, it was either you become a doctor or you become an engineer, right? So yeah, never a doctor. And although my family has a lot of doctors,
Acha.
right? Yeah. Apart from me, I think all my cousins, they're like doctors,
Okay.
right? So I was the one aspiring to be an engineer. So started off that way, took maths, all this curriculum around PCM, what you call, right? Computers was one thing which school focused quite a lot.
Okay.
And I think that is where the programming part came into picture. And I'll come to why programming is equally important today also, right? So then started off with my BTech graduation in computer science, right? I think that time we were not part of the tier 1 institutions like IITs.
You went to.
So I went to an institute called Krishna Institute, that is part of Uttar Pradesh Technical University,
ठीक है.
right? And this is in Ghaziabad. So we had a flavor of NCR,
समझ गया.
but still I
This is
think
2004-5.
I joined 2003.
2003.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the initial aim of these tier 2 colleges was, how to get better placement.
और
That
तो-
is the first.
And that was
right?
the boom, na? Ghaziabad Rajnagar के time पे that was the boom.
Exactly,
in-
right?
in that.
And if you know that highway which goes from Delhi to Meerut had around 6-7 engineering
अब
colleges.
तो I think there might be 100.
Possible, right? So yeah, I think that was the time when we started, right? Good part was IT boom was there. So whether you were electrical engineer, electronics engineer, computer science, everybody was into IT, right?
Right.
So Infosys came to.
So the Goa Institute happened after this.
Yeah, it came long,
Okay.
like later. I
Okay.
think 5 years later,
Okay.
right?
Right. Sorry.
So, yeah, and I think Infosys never came to our campus. So it was like, right? There was a group of institutions. So we were part of that one common Infosys camp,
ठीक है.
right? Where I got selected for the, in this third year itself.
So this time there was no Naukri, there was no LinkedIn, nothing.
I think what I should appreciate is the kind of relationship people at the college had with
Acha.
various companies, right?
Okay.
Because these placement committees used to play a really crucial role.
And ये इसमें students भी बैठते थे ना, if I'm not wrong.
Not in BTech.
Not in BTech.
This culture is in MBA.
अच्छा.
MBA, you tries to inculcate in you that you should own all these things.
Right,
So you
right.
have a management committee, you will have alumni committee and all these things. BTech did not have that, at
Okay.
least not in our times.
Fair enough.
Right? I think that things have moved there also. Yeah, so I think the key part was, and I think a lot of people aspire, right? Jobs have probably the profiles that Infosys today might be offering would be different, right? At that point, it was totally around software as a product or software as a service. Two things are there, right? Even today, if you see, that would be the case. But that time, we were purely as a software as a service.
अच्छा.
No other option. So you had the entry level options, enter there, right? Benefit was being a computer science graduate. That time Infosys used to differentiate. If you're a computer science graduate, your training is cut short by, let's say, only 1.5 months.
So your training was 4 months? How long?
1.5 months, right?
That's
Because I
it.
was a computer science graduate.
And for the other people, it was how long?
Other people, if you're a non-computer science background, it was 4.5 months that time.
Acha.
Now it is straight 6 months.
Oh, no, I know now. 6 months, right?
So
right.
that time, that I think differentiation was there. I think good part was because of the programming background, I got into a production project straight away.
On day one.
Yeah, so my training completed and we had a like 1 month module training, right? What you learn as, let's say, C#.NET I was learning that time, right? Learned that and then moved on to project straight away, and that to a production project, right? So I think that came from the fact that because the basic knowledge of that code was very high,
Right, right.
and they can sense because their tests are actually very, very difficult at the first round
Right,
itself.
right.
So cracking that, I remember out of 90, only 7 or 8 cleared the first round of C#.NET coding exam in Infosys training.
Wow,
Right?
wow.
Being one of them, I think that was the advantage. Because one more guy which cleared, we both got the same project.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Right? So that was, I think, one thing which really worked in the favor. Exposure there in Infosys was very nice because especially client presentations used to happen.
And these are foreign clients.
Yeah, these were US clients actually.
Acha.
Right, so they used to come down to check the progress of the project very often.
So उस time पे I'm just asking and sorry to break the flow. There was this whole thing about अभी भी है बहुत ज़्यादा going to the US. तब तो पता ऐसा था कि बहुत बड़ा status symbol है मैं US जा रहा हूँ. तो आप when you were talking to these clients, आपको कभी मन किया कि मैं US जाऊँ off site, on site, whatever they call it.
कहीं ना कहीं एक चीज रही है कि when you work with these clients, right, you see what they are working on, right? So, for example, today if you see product companies in India, right, product managers are here, right, who will write the design document and all requirement doc. Why was this with services company? Even today, I think it's still there because your actual ownership is there in the US, right? Product managers वहाँ बैठेंगे,
जी.
right? Design document वहाँ बन रहा है.
Right, right.
आपको क्या लगेगा कि अरे मुझे तो सिर्फ ये आउटसोर्स करके कुछ काम
हाँ,
दे दिया,
हाँ,
right?
हाँ.
Your pay difference is huge. So I think one factor was money. Second was कि
Quality of work.
quality of work, right? Ultimately, maybe this is a learning that from quality of work. If you are on some production project, I think you're doing much more critical job than those design documents itself.
Right,
Because the kind of logic that you write, right, in the code, you should be proud of. To be very honest, right? Maybe you're getting less money. That's okay, but try to learn from that. And I think that is where in Infosys also 2.5 to 3 years which I spent there. That was one project I still appreciate till date.
Acha.
I still appreciate.
बहुत सीखा वहाँ पे.
Like immense level of logic was implemented, right? So I think that was one very, very true logical step of the life itself, right? So yeah, after that, what happens was, as you mentioned, right? So you have to decide whether you want to code, you want to get into this, or you want to get closer to business. So that is where I realized that getting closer to business makes more sense. And that is where I started my MBA with Go Institute of Management, right? So
This is an on-site MBA, like, not a high, or distance.
no,
MBA.
full 2-year course actually. So I left the job at Infosys, started my MBA in 2010.
So I have a question. Like, अब क्या होता है? A lot of people who are at that stage, for them to leave a job becomes a challenge, and that's why जो हमारा model भी future में यही है कि हम उनको we pay them money while we train them. उस टाइम पे you were a very young guy that time. आपके पास I am not assuming कि बहुत ज़्यादा earnings भी इतनी ज़्यादा नहीं होंगी उस टाइम पे. तो risk तो बहुत था. तो क्या आपने savings की हुई थी कि आप ले पाए step? Why was that?
So I think the point was only savings I remember was my PF account, right? which was probably a lakh and a half that time, right? Yeah, the best part about Goa Institute of Management was fees was just 4.5 lakhs, right? And
For the 2 years.
that's right. And I think inclusive of everything, probably I spent 6, right? And what I got in return, or I'll now use technical terms, return on investment was very huge.
Right.
Because when I landed with my first job, right, compared to Infosys, that salary was almost 4 times.
Got it.
Right. So I think the ROI factor comes into play still. Even if you see all the colleges, right, they'll charge you now a minimum of 16 to 20 lakhs fees, right? And have the jobs gone up to that level? I don't think so. So probably the culture is driven from US, right, where the education is expensive. You probably take good 4 to 5 years to get your ROI back.
Got it.
Right. I think India has moved certainly in management education that side.
और थोड़ा आपके लिए भी था ना, गोवा में था कॉलेज.
Yeah. To be very honest, I'd never been to Goa before that.
Okay, right.
So yeah, but that definitely. I think talking about Goa, no, it's a fun place. But what people relate to is beaches, right? You drink beer and you enjoy the life at beach. But I think if you go to Goa, right, it's very different if you move slightly inwards. So for example, our campus was some 30-35 kilometers away from the beach.
Okay.
Right.
Which side was this?
So
North,
this
south?
is, I should call East Goa, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so that is almost on this
महाराष्ट्र की साइड हो गया ना.
exactly, that is the border, right? तो Belgaum के
हाँ.
side आ जाएगा.
Right.
Although not exactly Belgaum, but the border where Karnataka and Goa,
Yeah,
that. So very scenic place. Like that's something called Sankli is the place. Sanquilim they will call in Portuguese. But awesome place. There's a ghat section called Chorla Ghat and all.
Okay.
We used to enjoy quite a lot. Very, secluded places, but truly scenic.
अच्छा.
Right? People don't explore those points in Goa.
You did?
And we did quite a lot.
Okay.
Maybe the advantage was we normally don't go there, but because the campus was there, we explored quite a lot.
Right.
Campus in itself is on a hilltop.
Wow.
Very scenic actually.
So you had a good time there.
Awesome time actually. Yeah. And coming to MBA in itself, right? I think first year is a very generic part of MBA, right? So you'll learn basic stuff like what is finance, right? What do we do in finance? What is marketing? So second year is a specialization,
Okay.
right? So in first year you'll get the gist of nearly everything that can come up in your normal life in a job, right? Especially being a manager. So you should know some finance, some marketing, some operations, some HR also.
समझ गया मतलब.
Right. तो आपका general
Team
रहेगा.
आपको समझ आता है कि हो क्या रहा है.
Exactly.
org में होता क्या है.
Exactly. And then it will be a build up of that basis your interest
Right,
in the second
right.
year. Right. So the good part again which happened was that I got internship with Fidelity. Right.
This
And I-
was final last semester when did you?
no, so this was third semester itself.
मतलब
So-
ये internship कैसे?
So internship always in most of the MBA programs बीच में होगा.
ठीक.
Right. So between your first year and second year internships होते हैं.
4 महीने की थी तब.
So this happens like हाँ 3 महीने के आसपास
तीन
आपका
महीने,
रहेगा ये,
right.
right?
हाँ.
So that internship when it happened, right? I think basics helped. Marketing का case study था, right? I gave my presentations and all basis that I was selected, but never knew that the profile that they were going to offer was for analytics.
अच्छा, that is how you got into analytics.
Yeah. So I still remember interview round में it was all basics of marketing, right? But when we landed here at Fidelity for internship, right? That time it was the allocation, right? So I was allocated something called web analytics. And
What is that?
yeah. So now what has happened is, अभी आप जानते हो कि let's say you're using an app, right? And Google tracks you, right? You search that goes to, it's all web analytics. Whatever you do online and is being tracked is part of web analytics. right?
अच्छा, okay.
That time this trend was just picking up, even in US, right? So Fidelity as an organization, I remember my project was that all these financial companies have online calculators, right? You go, you calculate your premium and all those things.
Yeah.
So Fidelity had, let's say, 40 different calculators for various products.
Products, right.
My job was to tell me people who start and people who reach what is the, let's say, drop off ratio, right?
Got it.
So what you today
तो stats था फिर तो ये.
exactly starting of stats, right? Conversion ratio,
हाँ.
as simple as that.
हाँ.
So that I did for some 40 different tools, gave them a visual view around.
तो कोडिंग के थ्रू कर रहे थे आप, कैसे कर रहे थे?
That is even an interesting part, right? Now the tools have evolved quite a lot.
Visualization.
Yes. That time I remember there was a very, very archaic tool where you put the URL and that used to give you a hits.
कौन सा टूल थे?
I forgot the name actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
कोडिंग इन्वॉल्व नहीं थी.
इसमें coding नहीं था.
Very interesting.
Right? So web analytics, even today, if you see tools, something like Adobe Analytics, right, one of the market leaders, or Google Analytics,
Yeah.
you don't have to code.
Yeah.
Right. तो उसमें क्या है, आपको segment बनाना है.
हाँ, हाँ.
So let's say बैंगलोर से मेरे कितने लोग आते हैं, traffic, right, on my website. That is your stuff of web analytics. No segmentation. But after realizing, so once I joined, so I got a PPO from Fidelity, right? I enjoyed the work, and I think I should give credit where due, and this is to one of the leaders, Mr. Kuntal Ansaria. He, guided me there, saying that, you know what, Alok, if you enter this industry today, after a decade, you will reap that benefits. And probably here I am sitting in front of you, right after a decade,
Right.
and doing that justice.
Right.
Right. So I think those visionary people are required to guide you at a certain point in time. And he realized two things. I remember two famous things what he just told me. One, content will be the king. And when I say content is the king, people don't relate, because when you go today on Facebook, it's nothing but content which is being generated by your friends, family, right? And what you see in between those is ads.
Right.
So content based marketing was the thing that he coined something back in 2011 and 12, right?
Okay.
And second was that this data is now just going to proliferate, right? What you can gain from this data is the king now. So those two things I think I'm carrying forward.
बिग डेटा तब एक कॉन्सेप्ट नया बन रहा था ना.
Actually 2012 there was not a concept of big data.
तो क्या कहते थे
उस टाइम पे क्या था कि there was customer data. There was हाँ मतलब बहुत
Not a
ही
big thing.
Exactly, there was no concept about big data. Companies started realizing that. So for example, Fidelity, let's say they had to build a churn model, right? So they had something like SaaS. SaaS was there in the market.
SaaS तो पुराना.
Right. So SaaS was being used by all these financial companies, because then you have constraint, right? SaaS being a licensed software helps you do that. Open softwares like Python and R, right? They were not being openly used like now we are using it.
Purely by tech companies.
Exactly.
Not by any other industry.
And they were tools of statisticians, right? So let's say I remember still when I joined Fidelity, person who used to do churn modeling, he was a SaaS expert, right? He used to write all the code there and model and all. And once in a blue moon, it might be refreshed.
Right.
Refresh frequency ऐसे नहीं होती थी, systems भी ऐसे नहीं थे, right? So that was the condition that time.
तो आप स्टैट्स के थ्रू घुसे. अब मेरे को एक चीज समझनी है, आप स्टैट्स के थ्रू एनालिटिक्स में घुसे. कोडिंग का आपके पास कोई बहुत सीरियस बैकग्राउंड, मतलब हाउ वाज दैट कोडिंग थिंग इनकॉर्पोरेटेड?
Exactly. So I think that 3 years well spent in Infosys again helped.
Achha.
Right. Because what happens with code is, whether it is Python, R, or any other language, what matters is what is the logic that you want to code.
Obviously.
Right. That syntax is secondary. That thinking in logical front, that came from what I was doing probably with Infosys, or even before that,
Right.
when back in school I was learning C++.
अच्छा.
Right. So I knew C++, I knew Java, I learned C# later, then picked on R, Python, even PySpark for that matter.
Achha.
Right. So personally, I can code in all these languages today also.
Today also you do?
Yes.
Do you code today?
So today also, like even yesterday, I was coding in R.
अच्छा, आप अब भी कोड करते हो?
Exactly. And that is one of the hobby, you can say, right?
Okay.
So because I hate losing touch with those things.
And you do if you don't code, right?
Exactly. You will, right? Because even syntax you will forget. So in the team itself, I still guide people on what is the best optimized way of writing that code. Right. I can show them that, okay, this is the better way. And that came from the fact, because as I told you, right, I started with web analytics, but then moved on to the core analytics front. And when I say core analytics, right, web analytics is at a segment level. If you have to personalize at an individual level, है ना, एक बंदे के लिए आपको कुछ करना है.
हाँ.
Famous examples are recommendation systems. है ना, आपको हर एक बंदे को recommend करना है. That means you are going at a very granular level.
Right.
For that purpose, these automated tools don't work very well. For example, Adobe Analytics and all GA and all.
Right.
For those purposes, you would have different tools. I prefer using something called H2O. Right.
What is that?
H2O is a tool which is UI based. You can read your CSV file in that, and you can build any model today. They have given any model, like whether it even is deep learning, neural network.
आप यूज करते हो आप लोग?
I have given, so I used it when I was with Daily Hunt.
Okay.
Right. So I was helping them with their churn model, or some sort of, prediction that whether a person will come to the app tomorrow or not. It's a DAU, what we call, right? Daily active user prediction.
Yeah.
Right. So when I was building these models, what happens with H2O is you don't have to write that much of code. If you know what are you trying to achieve, they have automated the entire ML workflow.
Sort of like a low code, no code kind of.
Exactly.
वही है लग रहा है.
Exactly.
That is
Yeah,
that.
yeah, completely. So it'll give, see, until unless you are writing your own algorithm, H2O is more than enough.
Okay, very interesting.
Yeah, and it's a freeware, to be honest. It is a Java-based tool, right? So it will be very, very optimized. You will face those challenges with R or Python, where even slightly higher amount of data or substantial amount of data, your system will crash.
समझ गया.
Right?
Right.
H2O is a Java-based, low-code में अपना काम करेगा. You can work at a high level, right? Your models will probably run 2 GB, 3 GB में, what you will normally expect 32 GB in a
समझ आया. I got it.
Right.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so I think that is where I also don't draw barriers between roles in today's world. You know, data science क्या है, data analyst क्या है,
एक ही चीज़ है, सब एक ही चीज़.
right? I think level of logical abilities are much more, better definition I'll call of defining what type of role can you actually take up.
आजकल like when we are also hiring people, लोग पूछते हैं मैं becoming a data engineer, data scientist, data analyst. What we tell them is कि genuinely it is all same thing. It's all about how complex your logical ability can get.
That's true. Yeah.
The more complex you get, you move higher up the value chain, and that complexity takes time. You know what I mean? India में क्या है कि कुछ भी data scientist हर आदमी अपने resume पे लिख देता है.
True.
But reality you and I both know कि वो नहीं होती.
No, I completely agree. So, इसीलिए when I hire people, right? So what I focus on is, and this is something which I learned at Flipkart actually. So Flipkart has a very rigorous hiring process, right? Even a normal analyst.
You went to Flipkart after Fidelity?
So after Fidelity, 3 years I was with Adobe.
Okay.
Yeah. So where I was leading the product analytics for Document Cloud. So when I say Document Cloud,
PDF.
Adobe Reader,
Acha, okay.
Adobe Writer, your Sign, right? All those things come under that. So 3 years at Adobe, I think again a very different sort of learning, because that is where I learned about perpetual product versus subscription model. And now you see everybody.
Can you थोड़ा
Exactly, right.
हमें समझ नहीं आई, ये बहुत high level बात हो.
So I think everybody knows Photoshop.
हाँ.
है ना, सबको पता है भाई Photoshop क्या होता था. Photoshop, if you remember back in the day in let's say something like 2007, एक डेस्कटॉप सॉफ्टवेयर होता था, आप इंस्टॉल करते थे एंड यू यूज्ड टू यूज इट, राइट? उसके फिर हम कहीं से हैक करके कोड निकाल लिया, चल रहा है लाइफ टाइम, बट यू नेवर यूज्ड टू रिसीव एनी अपडेट. सेम विद विंडोज.
क्लाउड नहीं था ना तब.
एग्जैक्टली, क्लाउड का कुछ फंडा था नहीं. 2014 was the time when Adobe was transitioning from perpetual model to subscription model.
Okay.
So they started giving everything on cloud. That is where document cloud, creative cloud terms were being coined.
पहले तो पायरेट होती थी, वो पालिका बाजार से आती थी, वो अपने उसमें हो जाती थी. That was that, right?
Exactly. So now because it's moved on to cloud, I think it became a subscription model.
Okay.
So you subscribe for some $9.99 I remember
Yeah.
for document cloud that time, right? So that is a yearly subscription. Now you can sign your signatures with digital signatures, right? And a lot of B2B companies were adopting that time. So that was a time when Adobe was transitioning from perpetual to this product. And being there, that was one learning
Very
opportunity.
interesting.
And I remember when I was Hotstar, same learnings came into play. Because again, being a subscription model, the biggest problem was acquisition or churn, right? Churn is a bigger problem once you acquire. So will you renew after a year, right? So then all the traditional analytics came into, like lifetime value. Customer का lifetime value क्या है, right? कितना रेवेन्यू देगा 3 साल में, कितना अर्निंग्स आएगा 3 साल में, सब बातें आएंगे, राइट? सो बट देन आई रियलाइज दैट these things can't be handled very well using something like Adobe Analytics or web analytics tools. That is where I started doing this course also with Great Lakes, which was Big Data Analytics course. Actually that time they used to call BDA ML because everything was combined. That was not much,
ये आपने कोर्स किया, राइट? लाइक दैट टाइम आई एम अंडरस्टैंडिंग आपका एक करियर अच्छे पाथ पे आ गया था.
करेक्ट.
तो जरूरत नहीं थी करने की. What made you see or get out of your comfort zone? Let me put it that.
I completely agree. What happens is, अगर उस टाइम में नहीं करते, then I would not be that hands-on person today. That no-code softwares like Adobe Analytics will not allow you to write that much of code. That means आप उतने granular customer level पर नहीं जाओ.
Okay.
है ना? आप एक कस्टमर के बारे में नहीं सोच रहे हो, आप बोलोगे ये सेगमेंट है यार, इस पे सोचते हैं.
समझ गया.
But when you do big data courses, they will give you the flexibility. Let's say हम कोर्सेज करते हैं तो क्लस्टरिंग एल्गोरिथम पढ़ रहे हैं, राइट? व्हाट विल इट डू? इट विल गिव यू क्लस्टर ऑफ पीपल हियर एंड देयर, राइट? Then can I do it at an individual level? Yes. With R you can, Python you can, right?
Yeah.
With all these languages you can. So that ability was something I think which I missed in those first 5 years of analytics career.
Okay.
Right. And that propelled me कि यार I should learn this.
तो आपको लग रहा था अंदर से कि मैं I'm missing something?
Yes, definitely. And the reason was something like prediction करना है कि यार कल आप let's say churn करोगे कि नहीं करोगे. That prediction can't be at a cohort level. लाइफ टाइम वैल्यू आपका, मेरा या किसी और का वुड बी डिफरेंट. तो इंडिविजुअल प्रिडिक्शंस जहां पर आएंगे, देयर यू विल हैव टू गो इनटू समथिंग लाइक मशीन लर्निंग वाले पार्ट में, राइट? वहीं से डिफरेंशिएशन मैं खत्म कर देता हूं बिटवीन एनालिस्ट एंड एमएल. तो प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट जेनेरिक होते हैं, राइट? एज सिंपल एज दैट. आई रिमेंबर मैं फ्लिपकार्ट के इंटरव्यू में था एंड वीपी देयर मिस्टर रवि, आई थिंक, ही आस्क्ड मी अ क्वेश्चन सेइंग what will be the driver of traffic to my website? As simple as that, right? अभी आप जनरल क्वेश्चन पूछोगे ना तो लोग बोलेंगे यार देखो मुझे कुछ खरीदना था, या कि ये फ्लिपकार्ट पे कैमरा लेना था, शर्ट लेना था, कुछ भी लेना था, मैं जाता हूँ, राइट? बट एक एनालिस्ट का थिंकिंग अगर ये है देन इट इज यूजलेस फॉर अस.
क्या होनी चाहिए थिंकिंग,
राइट? तो एनालिस्ट का क्या है? आई वॉन्ट यू टू थिंक इन टर्म्स ऑफ कि यार कैन यू कन्वर्ट दिस प्रॉब्लम इनटू अ डेटा प्रॉब्लम फर्स्ट, है ना? तो क्या आप एक फीचर बना सकते हो? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, people who came to buy a shirt, can you make something out of it जो numerically किसी तरह से I can align in a model, right? And then that input could be used to predict कि हाँ भाई ये बंदा कल आएगा, परसों आएगा, 3 महीने बाद आएगा, right? That is all about what I call feature engineering today, right? How do you convert those business requirement into a data pipeline? भी क्या बोलूँ? Pipeline actually, maybe I'll clarify on that also. Data pipeline is something, let's say बंदा आया आपके वेबसाइट पे, वहां से आपने डेटा कैप्चर किया, राइट? वो वहां से एक एनालिटिक्स या डेटा साइंस टीम के लिए यूजेबल स्टेट में कब आएगा, वो है डेटा पाइपलाइन.
मतलब
एग्जैक्टली. तो लेट्स से आज आपने उसको इंजेस्ट किया, काफका पाइपलाइन से आया, उसको आपने कहीं हडूप में, हाइव में या कहीं पे आपने रखा हुआ है,
ठीक है,
राइट? टिल दैट टाइम योर पाइपलाइन इज कंप्लीट, लेट्स से फ्रॉम डेटा इंजीनियरिंग पर्सपेक्टिव,
राइट.
एनालिटिक्स विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम देयर, राइट? तो अब यूजर पैटर्न्स वहां से आइडेंटिफाई करने हैं, राइट? दैट विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम देयर. सो डेटा पाइपलाइन आई थिंक इज द बेस ओवर विच ऑल डेटा साइंस टुडे, ऑल डेटा एनालिटिक्स टुडे इज बिल्ट.
ओके, राइट, ऑब्वियसली,
है ना? एनालिटिक्स ऑन डेटा पाइपलाइन वुड बी सेकेंडरी. दैट इज अनदर एक्सरसाइज, राइट? अब क्योंकि डेटा उसका भी है ना, तो मेरी पाइपलाइन का डिले कितना है, दैट्स एनालिटिक्स ऑन पाइपलाइन इटसेल्फ. तो दैट डिमार्केशन आई थिंक कहीं ना कहीं रखना चाहिए कि डेटा इंजीनियर रोल्स मेनली उस पर फोकस कर लेंगे, ऑप्टिमाइजेशन ऑफ पाइपलाइन पर. एनालिटिक्स वुड बी मच क्लोजर टू बिजनेस, राइट? अब लेट्स से हमको सॉल्व करना है कि भाई व्हाट इज माय कन्वर्जन रेट एट फ्लिपकार्ट, हाउ कैन आई इंप्रूव इट, है ना? तो फिर वो देखना पड़ेगा अच्छा किस सेगमेंट का कम है,
राइट,
क्यों कम है ना? अगर कम है और मिल गया कुछ रीजन, तो व्हाट कैन आई सजेस्ट जो वो बढ़ा सके,
राइट.
दैट इज ऑल बिल्ट ऑन दीज बेसिक प्रमाइसेस कि हाँ डेटा सही है ना? द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग इज देयर. अगर डेटा ही गलत है, सब गलत हो गया ना आपका. सजेशंस फ्रॉम दैट, योर इनसाइट्स फ्रॉम दैट इज ऑल रॉन्ग.
तो ठीक है, तो अभी आपकी जर्नी अगर हम देखें तो आप अडोबी में गए, अडोबी के दौरान आपने ग्रेट लर्निंग या जो भी ग्रेट लेक्स का आपने कोर्स किया है, देन व्हाट हैपेंड?
देन आई जॉइंड ओमियो एक्चुअली. So no, sorry. Then I joined Daily Hunt here.
Daily Hunt,
yeah.
Which is a unicorn recently.
Daily Hunt became unicorn. I think they launched something called Josh also as a video platform, right? Yeah. So when I was at Daily Hunt, I was working, to be honest, as a data scientist in itself, as a hands-on data scientist.
Yourself.
Exactly. So the churn model I built, right? Daily active user prediction model, right? And then I built कैंपेन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन.
एक क्वेश्चन है, सॉरी टू ब्रेक योर फ्लो देयर. आई थिंक आपको तब इंडस्ट्री में हो गए 7-8 साल, 10 साल हो गए,
अराउंड 7 years.
7-8 years. तब पीएम बनने का कोई दिमाग में नहीं था, मतलब अपने स्किल सेट्स में फोकस था आपका.
करेक्ट.
आई एम सीइंग.
सो आई थिंक व्हाट हैपेंस इज नो, ये जो प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर वाला जो रोल आया है ना, ये बहुत बाद में आया है. एंड दिस केम प्रोबेबली जब ये एंड्रॉइड हैज पिक्ड अप एज अ प्लेटफॉर्म which started somewhere around 2011 के आसपास, जब सैमसंग के वो फैबलेट्स आने लगे थे, राइट? ऐप का वो बढ़ गया काफी. Flipkart started in 2007, but that was only web, if you remember.
Yeah.
Even उनका ऐप बहुत बाद में आया.
14 में आया था, 2014.
Exactly, right? उस टाइम से ये प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर वाले रोल्स बढ़ने लगे थे. प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर रोल्स ट्रेडिशनली कंपनीज में यूएस वाले में यूएस में ही होते थे. तो इंडिया में ना या तो माइक्रोसॉफ्ट वगैरह में आपको एक आध मिल जाएंगे, राइट, जो गूगल में हो गए, उनके भी पीएम रोल्स यहाँ बहुत कम होते हैं. पीएम रोल्स पिक्ड अप लेटर, आई थिंक 2013-14 में आगे, राइट. बट माई कोर इंटरेस्ट वॉज ऑलवेज इन दीज थिंग्स कि भाई
खुद करना,
प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग एट अ बेसिक लेवल. तो प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर्स का अभी भी आप प्रोफाइल देखोगे तो क्या होगा ना, मान लो मेरे को एक ऐप बनाना है, सो इट विल बी अराउंड यूएक्स प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग, इट विल बी अराउंड, ठीक है, कि यार मुझे मान लो प्रिडिक्शन चाहिए. नाउ दे विल से कि मुझे चाहिए, दैट्स एंड्स. हाउ टू सॉल्व दैट प्रॉब्लम इज समथिंग विच डेटा साइंस और एनालिटिक्स विल पिक इट, राइट. तो आई थिंक what you have to understand कि your interest area is what. If you connect with users very well, right, then I think PM roles are really well.
आप तो बिजनेस की साइड मूव कर गए थे ना.
Correct.
तो फिर तो पीएम रोल बिकम्स मोर, दैट्स लुक्स लाइक द जनरल पाथ टू गो टुवर्ड्स. इफ यू
Correct, I agree. So see, to be honest, जा सकते हैं PM रोल में, अभी भी जा सकते हैं, राइट. इट्स नॉट अ ब्लॉकर.
ऑब्वियसली
If you understand the trend, जैसे अब मैं एनालिटिक्स से निकाल रहा हूँ, let's say trends, right, I can still go into some sort of PM role today, right. But I think what I try to do is how to train these younger generations, right, how to help these teams shape better, right. Overall, there are a lot of mundane stuff also in product management, to be honest, right. And when I say mundane, it could be as simple as that: talk to that customer, get the survey, right. My basic job would start once that survey data is ready.
राइट.
So somehow I see that as a analyst, as a proper data scientist, your logical abilities will be higher in terms of solving those data problems, right. Your logical abilities, talking to people skills, your problem solving, general problem of solving skills will be higher when you go to PM role.
Right.
And I like that technical side,
Okay.
right. So I still stick to it. So I think that is my motivation. I am much more, you can say, pro now in solving those problems using these techniques. So that is where the things are.
तो डेली हंट पे आप गए, डेटा साइंटिस्ट, खुद इंडिविजुअल तरीके से काम किया आपने. तो डेली हंट 2016 तरह की बात, 17.
Yeah. I was not very long with Daily Hunt, somewhere around 1.5 years, right. But being hands-on, I think I did justice
16,
to the
17.
Yeah, I think I left Daily Hunt and joined Flipkart. That was in 2018.
18,
yeah.
ठीक है.
Right. And Flipkart, I was leading the product analytics. Now, this was the first role, I think, where my previous experience of web analytics and my recent experience got clubbed. Right?
Right.
Because Flipkart is completely e-commerce. So all your app events and everything's come. And then you have a lot of customer data where you can do those basic level predictions at
Right.
customer level. So I think that is the role where I could use both the skill sets.
So आप फ्लिपकार्ट में 2018-19 के दौरान,
2018 to 2020 around, yeah.
तो उस टाइम पे वॉलमार्ट की एक्विजिशन हुई थी.
Yeah, actually Walmart acquisition just closed when I joined.
तो now I want to understand, right, and this is a bit off the topic. Cultures दो different होंगे. Again, I know Flipkart was working very independently.
Correct.
और जैसा आप अभी बता रहे हो कि the way the tech is built in US is a bit more refined, obviously, right? So did you get any learnings from that Walmart culture?
So I think what happened with Walmart culture was processes, they were definitely much more rigorous, right? I think because I did not experience too much before, like, right? But I'm assuming being a startup, how things are driven is they're very hasty at times, right? With
कट पे चलती है बहुत.
exactly, right. With larger organizations like Walmart coming into play, that will mellow down, right? You'll still have those.
But innovation होगी फिर.
Exactly the point, right? And this was the question I think I remember when we used to do survey with the people, right? That innovation levels have reduced, right?
Obviously.
The problem is like,
Scale भी बड़ा हो गया था.
exactly, it's about risk factor, right? You do lot of innovations, you try a lot of things when you are probably, more risk taking. With larger organizations, that abilities come down.
Obviously.
Right?
Not to lose.
You don't want to lose the market share. So you'll, take baby steps or do a lot of testing, right? I think I heard a lot of these startup leaders saying A/B testing, it's like you don't gain anything from A/B testing. You don't make word of change with A/B testing.
It's biased. A/B testing is biased.
Exactly, right? But what I tend to realize after working with all sort of, with startups, with larger organizations is A/B testing is to give you confidence, right? How quickly you conduct it, how do you conduct it, what amount of importance are you putting into it is all up to you, right? वही है ना कि 10% से मैंने कहा कि यार हाँ आई एम ओके टू टेक दिस रिस्क
Right, right.
वर्सेस 95% कॉन्फिडेंस में बोल रहा हूँ, है ना? That is the risk taking ability we were talking about. So startups are willing to do that because they are looking to gain better ROIs. As simple as that, right? With every incremental change you gain, your size becomes huge, then you are afraid of losing that size. तब A/B टेस्टिंग ज्यादा करोगे आप,
Okay.
है ना? क्योंकि आप बोलोगे कि यार अच्छा
बोरिंग नहीं होता बहुत.
एक्चुअली A/B टेस्टिंग इज अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग फील्ड अगेन फ्रॉम कमिंग फ्रॉम डेटा बैकग्राउंड, राइट?
बहुत टेक्निकल मत जाना प्लीज.
नहीं, मैं सिंपल बोल रहा हूँ, राइट? व्हेन वी गो A/B टेस्टिंग, राइट, वी से कि क्या करते हैं, एक वर्जन है दूसरा वर्जन है, हम टेस्ट करेंगे
बेटर कौन से
right?
परफॉर्म कर रहा है. हाँ.
एक नॉर्मल आदमी के लिए एक 2 वर्जन है और एक 5 वर्जन है ना? ABCDE कर दिया, इज इट सेम? जनरली सेम ही होगा.
हाँ.
टेक्निकल साइड से नहीं है, एंड देयर इज लॉट ऑफ मैथ्स इन्वॉल्व,
I'm
लॉट
sure
ऑफ
it
थिंकिंग
helps.
इन्वॉल्व. दैट इज व्हाट आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट रिस्क टेकिंग एबिलिटी, राइट? अब मैंने अगर उसको प्रॉपरली किया, राइट, देन यू विल बी 99% कॉन्फिडेंट कि यार ये फेल नहीं होगा मेरा, है ना?
Right.
एंड चूजिंग फ्रॉम 5 डिफरेंट ऑप्शंस, यू हैव टू चूज वन, राइट? वो बिकम्स इजियर. अल्टीमेटली कहीं ना कहीं वो गट कॉल्स आएंगे, राइट? कभी काम करेगा कभी नहीं करेगा. हम लोग ये देखते हैं कि ठीक है ये स्टार्टअप्स बढ़ गए, है ना? डेली एंड बढ़ गया. आज कितने स्टार्टअप्स काम कर रहे हैं? 1%, 2% जो स्टार्ट होते
उतने भी नहीं
हैं,
होते.
राइट? तो क्या सबका गट कॉल चल रहा था? दैट इज वेयर लॉट ऑफ पीपल शुड रियलाइज कि हाँ, सेइंग कि A/B टेस्टिंग काम नहीं करता या इट इज नॉट गिविंग यू बिगर रिटर्न्स, थोड़ा अंडरस्टेटमेंट.
Got it. No, I get your perspective. So Flipkart में you were there for around 2 odd years. जहाँ पे आपने you saw the transition also happening, and I think Flipkart at that time was a mature organization.
Quite mature.
Even though had that startup agility, but it was a mature organization. Then you moved to Berlin, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So हुआ क्या कि there is a company called Omio in Berlin, travel startup है. So they have a very unique type of travel app. So normally in India you'll say let's say make my trip. Make my trip में क्या है आपका? Make my trip is booking कर लोगे, flight booking करोगे, एक टैब में एक ही चीज दिखती है. You go to Omio, you will find, and see Europe is a continent but not that big a continent, right?
So a country only.
एग्जैक्टली तो आप फ्लाइट ले सकते हो, ट्रेन भी ले सकते हो, बस भी ले सकते हो. वॉट ओमियो डज इज, लेट्स से आपने बर्लिन टू पेरिस डाला, इट विल गिव यू ऑल 3 ऑप्शंस इन द सेम पेज.
Time, money, this.
हाँ, तो
everything about
व्हाट विल हैपन इज ऊपर 3 टैब आ जाएंगे.
हाँ.
तो वहीं के वहीं आप कंपेयर
Very
कर
nice.
सकते हो,
Very
राइट?
good.
एंड दिस इज अ यूनिक प्रोपोजिशन व्हिच आई थिंक ओमियो ब्रॉट.
It's doing well right now.
So what happened was COVID struck. So they actually lost momentum.
Okay.
But I think they've picked up really well. Abhi.
Okay.
So Mr. Naren Sham is the CEO there, right? So I think one of the visionaries which I have met, that have and got the opportunity to personally work with him also. So I think they're solving very core problem of the people there, right? That and I think they added waterways also, right? So
अच्छा, waterways.
exactly. So कई जगह वहाँ पे यूरोप में आप वो waterways भी use
Very
कर
cool,
सकते हो,
very
right?
cool.
So the proposition is very unique,
अच्छा,
right?
right,
And
right.
they, I think, are now building that brand also. So
यूरोप सेंटर की है.
Europe centric है. They started operations in US, but I don't know what is the scale right now.
ठीक है.
Right. But yeah, so I joined that team again, leading the entire product analytics for them. Very different word in the sense. Today, let's say you travel from A place to B place using some mode of transport, right? Can I recommend you something which you will take, right? So how do I create similarity groups? मतलब कि मैं और आप एक ही जैसे हैं.
हाँ,
मैंने कुछ सर्च किया, आपने किया. Netflix does that all the
Right,
time, right?
right.
But can you replicate in something like travel,
बड़ा मुश्किल है.
right? तो थोड़ा मुश्किल है, but I think we did a great job there doing all these things, right?
वेरिएबल के इनपुट्स आते हैं कहाँ से आपके?
Again same, right? तो आप आओगे, let's say you search on the website, right? तो search data will be there कि भाई आपने क्या क्या कॉम्बिनेशन सर्च की, क्या क्या कॉम्बिनेशन नहीं सर्च की,
Right.
ऑल दोज थिंग्स विल कम इनटू पिक्चर, राइट? देन क्या सेम मोड ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट सर्च कर रहे थे, राइट?
Right.
सो इफ यू सी all these problems have some common basic thing to do, and that is the reason analytics is a horizontal organization. होगा क्या ना, ultimately एक business problem है. Can I convert it to a data problem?
वही आप
Same चीज,
पहले वाली बात
वही
है.
वाली बात है. And that is the reason अगर आप analytics में expertise करते जाओगे ना, you will see that talk to some people who are good in stats. they will understand your problem and they will appreciate very quickly. The reason is because the quantification in their mind is so strong, no, that they can relate. अच्छा ये real problem है भी कि नहीं है, ठीक है? For example, क्या आपको अगले 15 मिनट में यहाँ कैब मिलेगा? Right? I was doing my this capstone project with Great Lakes, and this was the problem which I picked.
अच्छा.
Demand estimation of this area in terms of cab.
Did you ever think you will join Ola eventually?
No, actually that time I never thought that, right? And I took this problem, it's an open problem. New York taxi करके एक open data set है.
हाँ.
उस पे आप कर सकते हो.
Very cool.
Right? Lot of people have lot of approaches, right? तो वो approaches अगर आप सोचने लगोगे ना, that depth once you get, फिर आप सारे problems को वैसे ही सोचोगे, right? कि क्या मैं quantify कर सकता हूँ तो कितना कर पाऊँ. And I think that is something which I liked about working at Ola यहाँ पर. The senior leaders there, right? They are all very very well versed in consuming those inputs. Right?
खुद consumers है ना? वो
Exactly.
खुद consumers.
वो consume कर रहे हैं and they understand also, right? So ultimately एक business leader के लिए क्या important है? भाई ये 10% है. Is this making sense to overall picture? That understanding is also important, right? They might not be that bothered कि हाँ 10% आया कैसे. That is the problem where analytics is coming in, right? But that to what we call as data driven culture जो हम बात कर रहे हैं, right? वो तभी आता है जब आप business leaders understand कि भाई ये data point है किसी काम का है कि नहीं.
Triggers क्या है basically?
Right? तो that basic understanding of number is very important.
ठीक है, फिर आप बर्लिन गए. बर्लिन के बाद हॉटस्टार का कैसे हुआ?
So, so what happened in Berlin was it's a very difficult choice to make. Berlin was an awesome city, right? Very cosmopolitan. Like I loved that river. I forgot the name actually, but yeah, nice river flowing through the city, right? Very cool culture. People are open. Lot of food options, especially, right? So I love the city.
Lot of beer options also.
Oh, and people enjoy. See, there you don't have like I think here the restriction is you can't drink in public and all, right? There when the summers come, no, everybody will. All the restaurants will have chairs even only outside only, right? On the street, and everybody will sit and drink. So yeah, very I'll say happy culture, very different. So, but what happened was unfortunately COVID struck. So I was with Omeo that time. Wife and kid were not able to travel, so I had to take a hard decision whether to return to India in time because it was already 9 or 10 months. I remember they were not with me there. So then I started looking out, and fortunately I think Hotstar opportunity was there. So I took that, and for Hotstar I was leading the Hotstar international division basically. Right, not that much of India business, but again Hotstar as a standalone brand was there in US, UK, Singapore, Canada.
Merger नहीं हुआ था ना उस टाइम पे?
हो गया था. So, but still Disney Plus and Hotstar were both standalone brands existing in US.
Okay.
Now they are not there. They now
Disney Plus.
So Hotstar as a standalone brand, I think sports content went to Hulu. Which is another platform, sports ka.
Disney only owns.
No, actually Hulu was I think this soap opera serials and all they went.
Okay.
And ESPN and all I think where the sports content went.
Hulu I think Showtime and all went through that.
Exactly, yeah. All the shows I think were part of. So I was part of again this migration plan during the process of the international actually.
So Hotstar में like question है, मतलब मैं खुद बहुत बड़ा consumer रहा हूँ Hotstar का. And that time I was in the US. तो जब भी IPL matches होते थे, so हमारे like all my friends and us used to pull it up Hotstar पे and लिखा होता था 7 million people watching, 20 million people watching, and especially IPL final या इंडिया पाकिस्तान मैच. So करोड़ों लोगों को कैसे मैनेज किया? और आई थिंक आपकी कोई इतनी ह्यूज टीम नहीं थी. इट वाज अ वेरी प्रोडक्ट फोकस, वेरी टारगेटेड टीम. तो कुछ बताइए उसके बारे में.
No, definitely. I think being, to be honest, analytics person, I might not be that much involved in the tech side, but full credit to tech team, right? I think they used to work like day and night during this before pre-IPL phase to prepare these systems, right? I remember even the downscaling was done for all of the systems in a manner so that it really matches those times, right? During the IPL hours and all, even we never used to able to run very huge amount of data queries. They will slow down because they allocated. I think management of the entire bandwidth, the entire buffering quality was so much in focus.
But from analytics, मन तो करता हो data queries best time में करने का.
Yeah. So definitely. So
conflict था एक analytics और tech.
That is the trade-off I think you have to make, right? See, ultimately, I think this is one advice which always people should realize and I've seen this difference. People who are close to data, right, they think that they are doing something different. You have to align with the objective, right? Ultimately, you are there customer experience hai, you are making money for the company.
Right.
Who is giving you money? Your customer is giving you money, right? So that is the first preference. And I think that is where the bias also comes in. If you see today also, product management role is very, very, in focus, because what you are building goes to customer.
Right.
It's a revenue generating function. Analytics is more of a R&D function, right? So that differentiation comes into picture. So maybe
But analytics now, because cross-selling is happening, is sort of R&D se hatke, and again we'll come to Ola also. It is going towards the monetization side also.
Correct,
if I'm not wrong.
So analytics goes to monetization more with these AI products. Much more, right? Or you become something like, let's say, Adobe Analytics. It's a analytical tool, right? But if you think in most of the organizations, it will be a support function,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Driving some sort of insight,
Right.
some sort of behaviors and all identification, right? So yeah, I think that mindset change is required in India, especially that this job is equally important, right? And maybe learnings are being followed, like especially with the companies like Flipkart, they have shown the abilities of analytics truly here.
Right.
So I think that is important.
So Hotstar के अंदर you were telling me कि amazing what you guys were building, analytics, tech, both sides. Then this Hotstar, I think it was going very well, right? Then this transition to Ola.
Yeah.
How did that?
So what happened was, from Ola, these guys reached out to me, and what they sold was something like two-wheeler, right? And this is a very different field if you think, right? It's a physical product, right? So in my entire decade of experience in analytics, right, it's all web-based products or your
Starting as a
app-based, right? वैसे ही start हुआ, वही analytics के pioneers भी हो रहे थे, right? This is, I think, now picking up. जो IoT वाला जो part आ रहा है.
Internet of Things.
Exactly. We call Internet of Things. For example, your AC is sending you some data. Your, I think, take example of something like Bluetooth, right? So Bluetooth as a feature बहुत सालों से है, right? But have we improved Bluetooth using data? नहीं.
तो IoT आता है.
तब IoT आएगा, right? If I continuously monitor कि यार इस वॉल के थिकनेस पर इतना स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ ब्लूटूथ रहता है, राइट? आई विल गेट सम थ्रेशोल्ड कि भाई इससे मोटा वॉल होगा. दिस इज बीइंग मैन्युफैक्चर के तरफ से, राइट? तो ये एक आपका ट्रेडिशनल सेटअप में किया है आपने कि यार मैन्युफैक्चर ने टेस्ट किया तो आपको एक स्पेसिफिकेशन दे दिए, रेंज 10 मीटर है. क्या वो एक्चुअली 10 मीटर हमेशा रहता है? किस यूजर को कितना दिक्कत आता है, किस एरिया में क्या आता है? Those things is what now you can solve with this IoT.
Right? So IoT is like Bluetooth का refined version. It's the same technology, right?
So actually IoT is very very broad term, right? अभी आप डेटा कैसे भेजते हो? ब्लूटूथ से भेजते हो, वाईफाई से भेजते हो,
या ड्रॉप कर देते हैं,
या आप नॉर्मल नेटवर्क पर भेज रहे हो, राइट? डज नॉट मैटर, डेटा आना चाहिए. तो इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स इसलिए बोल रहे हैं कि ये चीजें आपस में भी कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं, राइट? तो दैट इज वेयर, लेट्स से एलेक्सा है. अब वो एलेक्सा आया, एलेक्सा इज कनेक्टेड टू बल्ब, राइट? उस जब तक ये है, इट्स इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स. उसके ऊपर डेटा अगर मैं लेना शुरू कर दूं कि आप लाइट कब जलाते हो दिन में, है ना, कितना टाइम जलाते हो, उसके बेसिस पे एस्टिमेट कर लूंगा. अच्छा इतनी बत्ती आप यूज करते हो, एक साल में इतनी बत्ती.
इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल में फोकस कर सकता हूं,
इलेक्ट्रिक बिल फोकस कर दूंगा आपका,
कंजम्पशन फोकस कर सकता हूं.
एग्जैक्टली.
मैं अपने मतलब आई गेट व्हाट यू सेइंग,
राइट? तो यूज केसेस आप देख रहे हो, इट्स बिल्डिंग स्मॉल
इट्स क्रेजी,
बट स्केल विद विच दोज will solve the problem is the matter, right? अब आज अगर ये सब चीजें मान लो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंट को पहले से ही पता चल जाए, तो थिंक ऑफ द प्लानिंग दैट दे कैन डू इन एडवांस, राइट? कि इस जगह पे ये लोड बढ़ेगा, है ना. वो गट फील वही होता है कि लेट्स से अगर आपको अपना डोमेन बहुत ज्यादा पता है ना कि यार दिवाली के टाइम पे लाइट तो जलती ही है, ये तो पता ही है ना, तो एक ब्रॉड एस्टिमेशन आप भी ले सकते हो कि भाई इतना बढ़ेगा ये. बट अगर वो रियल डेटा आए तो जो आप एस्टिमेशंस दोगे वो बहुत रिफाइंड होंगे.
मतलब गट से हट के आप एक थोड़ा प्रोबेबिलिटी बढ़ जाती है.
एग्जैक्टली, वो प्रोबेबिलिटी वाला फैक्टर है जो एनालिटिक्स विल कीप हेल्पिंग यू, राइट? तो एनालिटिक्स हेल्प्स यू सॉल्विंग वेयर नाउ नेकेड आई इज नॉट एबल टू सॉल्व.
ऑब्वियसली पॉसिबल ही नहीं है.
एग्जैक्टली. तो दैट इज वेयर IoT का भी बात है. अभी स्कूटर है हम लोग का, राइट? स्कूटर विल हैव टन्स ऑफ डेटा, राइट? तो आई कैन यूज लॉट ऑफ दोज डेटा पॉइंट्स फॉर सॉल्विंग द प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ द
क्वेश्चन है थोड़ा, मतलब इससे मेरे दिमाग में आ रहा है कि किसी भी इंडस्ट्री में आप देखो एक्सपीरियंस मैटर्स अ लॉट कि एक्सपीरियंस है बिकॉज दिस गाय हैज दैट इनसाइट, दिस पर्सन, दिस गाय गर्ल, दे हैव दैट इनसाइट इन देयर हेड टू प्रिडिक्ट क्या होगा. अब आप बता रहे हो एनालिटिक्स का रोल बढ़ता जा रहा है, तो डज द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस गो डाउन?
नहीं, एंड आई विल टेल यू वेयर दैट विल कम इन, राइट. जो मैंने आपको बेसिक बताया था कि एक अगर आप स्टैटिस्टिशियन से बात करोगे, राइट, या एक एनालिटिक्स वाले बंदे से बात करते हो, तो उसका जो डोमेन रहा है, राइट, दैट कन्वर्जन फ्रॉम बिजनेस प्रॉब्लम टू डेटा प्रॉब्लम कम्स फ्रॉम दैट एक्सपीरियंस.
बिजनेस साइड लाइक धंधा की बात.
हाँ, तो अगर आप यही नहीं समझते हो कि ये भाई बेसिक बिजनेस मॉडल क्या है, तो वो आप कन्वर्ट कैसे करोगे? दैट इज द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज, राइट. तो वो डोमेन एक्सपीरियंस से आएगा.
मतलब आपके डोमेन पे आदमी को focus करना
डोमेन
चाहिए.
तो
Person
आपको
should-
पहले ही सीखना है.
person should focus on domain.
एग्जैक्टली. हेल्प कहाँ से होगी? आई टेल यू. लेट्स से आई एम अ टू व्हीलर एंथुजियास्ट, राइट. तो कहीं ना कहीं मेरे को वो बेसिक चीजें थोड़ा बहुत पहले से ही समझ में आती हैं कि भाई थ्रॉटल इनपुट क्या होता है, टर्म.
आपको पता है.
एग्जैक्टली, राइट. आई हैव ड्राइविंग टू व्हीलर बहुत, मैं जब 6th या 7th ग्रेड में था, आई थिंक, रिमेंबर, आई लर्न दैट टाइम.
गलत है, इलीगल था ये तो.
ऑफ कोर्स, राइट, बट दैट हैपेंस, इट्स इंडिया.
यूपी में थे ना.
कंप्लीटली पॉसिबल, राइट. सो आई रिमेंबर वो पापा का स्कूटर बाहर निकाल रहे हैं स्टैंड से.
चेतक कौन सा स्कूटर था?
चेतक वाज द वन, राइट, दैट टाइम. तो निकाला बाहर स्टैंड से, किक मार के स्टार्ट करना सीखा, फर्स्ट गियर डालना सीख लिया, राइट. बट यू नो दीज बेसिक थिंग्स यू लर्न कि भाई थ्रॉटल होता है, ब्रेक है, एक्सेलरेटर है, गियर है. बट ओवर द टाइम माई इंटरेस्ट इन दीज थिंग्स वर वेरी हाई, राइट. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई एम मोर ऑफ यू नो अ बुक ऑन दीज स्पेसिफिकेशंस ऑफ मोस्ट ऑफ द बाइक्स, राइट. आप अगर मेरे से आज पूछोगे कि कल क्या लॉन्च हो रहा है, क्या इंजन साइज है, कितना पावर है, कितना टॉर्क है, इट्स ऑन माई फिंगर टिप्स. एंड ये ओला ज्वाइन करने से पहले से है, मतलब ऐसा नहीं
खुद के अंदर से.
एग्जैक्टली. एंड दैट इज द रीजन आई एम ट्राइंग टू आंसर कि वो हॉटस्टार टू ओला वाला मूव कैसे हुआ.
So I think what my realization from this is कि whatever you work in, whatever field that is, अगर वो आपका पर्सनल इंटरेस्ट है तो मजा आ जाएगा.
एग्जैक्टली.
मतलब you will contribute much more, you will have much more fun. वही आपके केस में यही है ना.
एग्जैक्टली. हाँ, ओला वाला तो वही पूरा फैक्टर है,
Right.
दैट आई रिलेट टू दीज टू व्हीलर सो मच कि वो वैसे ही नेचुरली बहुत अच्छा आता है.
So like when you joined Ola, that was the time EV पे push एकदम बढ़ रहा था.
करेक्ट.
तब आई थिंक लॉन्च भी नहीं हुआ था स्कूटर.
स्कूटर वाज लॉन्च्ड, आई थिंक इनिशियल रिजर्वेशन फेज वाज डन,
राइट, बहुत
बट
इनिशियल था एकदम.
डिलीवरीज जस्ट शुरू हुए थे.
शुरू हुए थे. सो जो CEO भावेश, राइट, भावेश अग्रवाल, हिज कोट इज वेरी फेमस, टेस्ला फॉर द वेस्ट, ओला फॉर द रेस्ट. क्या मतलब इसके बारे में क्या कहना चाहोगे?
See, I think one thing which he's truly trying to solve is how do we, you know, get into this electric vehicle age in India, right? Understand there is a big difference between the type of market in US and India. That is, I'll say ticket size.
Okay.
Tesla.
Ticket size of people is the size of the revenue.
Yeah, right. So one Tesla car you see, right, minimum is what? Somewhere around 35, what they quoted.
$1,000.
Never met that, right? I
Model
think
C.
50,000 is what they.
40 लाख के करीब की है.
है ना? That's the starting price. People are buying there. Why? Because average median income of US today is 55 to 60,000 US dollars, right? Affordability. क्या अगर आप इंडिया में वहां से स्टार्ट करोगे कभी होगा? There are cars like BMW ने i4 निकाला अभी, Mercedes ने EQS निकाला है.
1.5 करोड़ की गाड़ियाँ.
Right. Nobody is going to. Even इसने निकाला ना, किया का EV6 आया.
वो भी महंगी.
60-65 lakhs का है.
गुड कार दो.
Right, very good car.
Very good car.
It would sell outside. यूरोप में बिक रहा होगा, right? Because वहाँ पे that is the general scale median income वैसा ही है हमारा. यहाँ पर वो नहीं है. तो to get into that, I think commuter segment is what is the biggest in India. Hero Honda, Splendor सबसे ज़्यादा बिकता है बाइक्स में, right? तो अगर आप उस साइड से स्टार्ट कर रहे हो, तो जब पेनिट्रेशन आप ला सकते हो ना, दैट इज मच 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 बिगर स्केल, राइट. एंड पीपल विल स्टार्ट रियलाइजिंग द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ दोस इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स, राइट. कहीं ना कहीं उनका बेनिफिट क्या है? आपका नॉइज नहीं है, डस्ट, ये पोल्यूशन नहीं है, ईजी टू यू नो ऑपरेट ऑल्सो, मेंटेनेंस भी बहुत कम है, कई सारे फैक्टर्स हैं, राइट. सो आई थिंक दैट ट्रेडिशनल शिफ्ट विल हैपन. अगर आप हिस्ट्री ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स पे जाओगे ना, 1900 टू 1930s के बीच में बहुत ईवीज ट्राई किए गए थे.
रियली?
नोबडी वुड नो दिस. एक आप हिस्ट्री ऑफ व्हीकल्स में जाओगे तो यू विल सी दिस कि बहुत इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स उस टाइम पे ट्राई होते थे. द चैलेंज वाज
रियली,
हाँ, ऑल दीज कंपनीज एक्चुअली ट्राइड, लॉट ऑफ कंपनीज ट्राइड, वो कभी वर्कआउट नहीं हुए. क्यों? क्योंकि टेक्नोलॉजी लेवल वो नहीं थे, राइट. टुडे व्हाट आई थिंक द बेस्ट पार्ट इज दोज साइज ऑफ द बैटरीज हैज ऑलरेडी at a substantial level.
And Tesla played a role in that. Right?
Exactly, right? So Tesla probably pioneered in 2008-9 के बाद से ही they started, they focused, they put a lot of effort there, right? But now it has gained traction. I think if you look at hybrids today, right, they also have a battery, not at that size, but they're still trying to solve some problem. The move to EV has been slow, I think, because the traditional companies like Toyota, Volkswagen never gave that much importance, right? They thought that either you will move directly to, like Toyota has a huge bet on hydrogen, right? It's still a EV, but battery is powered by hydrogen.
Yes, वगैरह इनकी जो
तो वो है आपके व्हीकल जितने भी, राइट? सो आई स्टिल फील कि बैटरीज का भी कहीं ना कहीं लिमिटेशन है, राइट? कि लेट्स से लिथियम बैटरीज हैं, राइट? तो लिथियम इन इटसेल्फ इज सम सॉर्ट ऑफ सब्सटेंस व्हिच यू हैव टू एक्सट्रैक्ट, राइट? उसके साथ सिर्फ लिथियम नहीं होता है, 4 और मिनरल्स चाहिए होते हैं आपको, राइट? तो दैट विल इंक्रीज द कॉस्ट ऑफ दोज थिंग्स जैसे ही आप स्केल बढ़ाओगे, राइट? तो दोज थिंग्स विल कम इन टू पिक्चर एंड वी विल हैव टू रिलाई ऑन टेक्नोलॉजिकल एडवांसेस कि ये बैटरी कैसे इंप्रूव करें, बेटर टेक्नोलॉजी कैसे लाएं. एंड आई थिंक ओला इज नाउ डूइंग राइट विद BIC. दे हैव स्टार्टेड दैट इनोवेशन आई थिंक also. So I think that vision which Bhavish has, right, is definitely to the core, and he's sticking to it. And I think we should really appreciate that.
No, it's
bringing at scale, right? It's a very, very tremendous effort from
very tough.
our side.
It's very tough.
Yeah.
Like Tesla, as we know, is a tech company. Listed भी है, हमने देखा भी है, and we have seen all of that. Now, Ola getting into this, electric vehicle space. इसमें analytics क्या है? What is analytics here?
So I think realize that when you say tech company, right? How do you define a tech company? Is it a company जो software बना रही है, right? But Tesla भी तो सिर्फ वो नहीं कर रहा था, right? Tesla के पास भी एक हार्डवेयर है. I think what has happened is with electric vehicle ना, focus on engineering of that mechanical parts has reduced, है ना? अब आपके मोटर में मूविंग पार्ट्स कितने हैं, लिमिटेड है. तो वो फोकस हो गया है कि कस्टमर का एक्सपीरियंस कैसे बढ़ाएं. तो वहां पर क्या हो गया, वो कॉकपिट का एक्सपीरियंस बनाने लगे, राइट? तो बड़ा सा स्क्रीन दिया आपको, उसमें क्या फीचर दे सकते हैं, मोबाइल जैसा हो गया ना आपका पूरा, वो बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं. सेकेंडरी इज नाउ हाउ डू यू इम्प्रूव दोज एक्सपीरियंसेस. वहां पे आता है फिर वही काम, राइट? मैंने बेसिक स्टफ बना दिया, क्या वो फीचर आप यूज कर रहे हो? नहीं कर रहे हो तो पता कैसे चला मुझे? दैट इज थ्रू डेटा. तो नाउ टेस्ला कार्स, यू नो राइट, दे आर कनेक्टेड कार्स, right? Tesla cars can sync with each other. They all will send that data to their cloud, right? Where data analysts, data engineers, data scientists are all sitting, right? They are using that. So analytics का role is coming there now. Feature का usage कैसा है? What type of segment is using this feature more versus some other segment, right? Is it really going to help solve some problem for the user?
Right.
या ये feature बस ऐसी बन गया
right?
So those factors if you identify as a product manager sitting in silos, you will never realize, right? भाई मेरा मन था कि मुझे ये बनाना था, मैंने बना दिया, ठीक है? मे बी 4-5 लोगों से बात करी, 10 से बात करी, कुछ सर्वे कर लिया था. बट एट अ स्केल नाउ, लेट्स से यू हैव सोल्ड मिलियन कार्स, दैट डेटा पॉइंट
बहुत मुश्किल,
राइट? वो सेगमेंटेशन जो आपको मिलेगा, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? अब आगे क्या बनाना है, राइट? Can that be again done with this? एक फीचर बना दिया मान लो,
राइट?
सिंपल है, लेट्स से हमने क्रूज कंट्रोल बना दिया. क्रूज कंट्रोल बनाया तो अब क्रूज कंट्रोल का लिमिट क्या होना चाहिए, राइट? कितना डिविएट करना चाहिए, ये आपको कैसे पता चलेगा? कि मान लो आज आपका कार में क्रूज कंट्रोल है, राइट? क्या वो हमेशा 120 पे कर लगा दिया मैंने तो 120 पे ही रहेगा? इस टाइप का फंक्शनैलिटी है, राइट? पर क्या कभी आपने ये रियलाइज किया है कि वो कार कर क्या रही है एक्चुअली में? जब वो अपहिल जाएगा तो वो आपको एक्स्ट्रा पावर देगा टू मेंटेन दैट 120. जब डाउनहिल जाओगे
तो लो पावर चाहिए,
तो वो क्या करेगा, ब्रेक मारेगा.
अच्छा,
मारेगा ना, वरना 120 कैसे रख पाएगा? या तो इंजन ब्रेकिंग आएगा, या तो आपको एक्चुअल ब्रेकिंग आएगा, कुछ आएगा. यू आर लूजिंग एनर्जी देयर,
ओके,
राइट? तो इन अ जनरल कभी आप यहाँ से, जैसे मैं तो गोवा के काफी ट्रिप्स करता रहता हूँ, राइट? और रोड से जाता हूँ ज्यादातर.
ओके,
हाँ, आई डू रोड ट्रिप्स क्वाइट ऑफन. तो अगर आप जाओगे ना, आप रियलाइज करोगे कि क्रूज कंट्रोल इज अ वेरी इनएफिशिएंट वे ऑफ डूइंग इट. क्योंकि उस स्पीड पर ना उसको बार बार पहुंचाना है या रोकना है, कुछ भी करना, यू लूज एनर्जी, राइट? दैट इज वेयर यू रियलाइज कि ये डेटा से मिल सकता है, राइट? हर बंदे का अपना एक्सपीरियंस है, नहीं बता पाओगे. एनालिटिक्स
इट्स एवरीवेयर, लाइक
राइट मैंने बोला ना, आप जैसे ही वो एक बैरियर होता है थिंकिंग का, एक बार आप वो क्रॉस करोगे, यू स्टार्ट रियलाइजिंग अरे ये तो हर जगह ही है, राइट.
So I think look, if we look at your journey, right, बहुत कुछ सीखने को है, and the main thing what you are telling us is कि throughout the journey you have to be very open. मतलब आपकी जो मुझे जर्नी समझ आ रही है, आप इंट्रोस्पेक्ट भी बहुत किया आपने कभी, even though you were very successful at all times for your age or for wherever you were, you always were pushing yourself. So I think in your whole journey there were a lot of learnings, but if you had to summarize, कि if you are talking to a 22, 23-year-old who's building his career, let's say in tech or in analytics or wherever, in product, whatever, क्या आपकी मतलब simply advice होगी? What is the couple of advices you want to give to that person?
Sure. So I think one thing really stands out is whether you take product management role or analytics role or business role, right? First thing is problem solving, right? Problem solving, when we say, it's a very generic term, right? Basically होता क्या है कि आपको fundamentals पे जाना है. तो problem कुछ भी हो, you should first focus on कि यार इसका business model क्या है. Monetization aspect of anything is the core. Random ideas आप दे सकते हो, right? कोई भी random idea दे सकते हो, but will that random idea help business? ये understanding जरूरी है, right? तो कोई भी इंटरव्यू में जा रहे हो, उस प्रोडक्ट को समझ के जाओ, राइट, कि भाई ये प्रोडक्ट बनाया क्यों था, आज वो पैसा कमा रहा है तो कैसे कमा रहा है, स्केल पे पहुंचा है तो क्यों पहुंचा है, क्या किसी कस्टमर सेगमेंट को टारगेट किया है, राइट. ये सब चीजें ना, अभी क्या है कि किताब में अगर आप पढ़ोगे, मार्केटिंग में पढ़ोगे तो ये मिल जाएंगे, बट अगर आप ट्रेडिशनल लीडर्स को देखो, अंबानीज को देख लो, राइट, क्या उनके पिताजी के पास ये किताब थी? नहीं थी. तो कहीं ना कहीं उनका वो लॉजिकल स्टफ वाज ऑलवेज देयर, राइट. तो वो समझना बहुत जरूरी है. एंड आई थिंक दैट माइंडसेट शिफ्ट इज द की थिंग, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग माइंडसेट, राइट. सेकंड, अगर आपको टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग में जाना है, देन कम्स द समथिंग व्हाट आई कॉइन एज एनालिटिकल प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग. एक होता है कि हाँ मुझे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व इस तरीके से करना है. फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने क्रूज कंट्रोल का दिया था, राइट. एक प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर यहाँ तक बता सकता है कि ये मुझे सॉल्व करना है,
मैं बिजनेस समझता हूँ,
आप समझते हो कि ये प्रॉब्लम है, राइट. बट अब उसको एक्चुअली अगर कैसे करना है, दैट इज योर टेक्निकल. वेदर यू आर अ इंजीनियर टुडे और यू आर अ एनालिटिकल पर्सन टुडे, यू शुड लर्न सम टूल्स, राइट, अपने डोमेन के लिए. दैट इज गोइंग टू बी द की एट सेकेंड लेवल. तो प्रॉब्लम आइडेंटिफाई किया, दैट इज अ विजन कि यार ये मुझे करना था. सेकेंड, प्रॉब्लम के फंडामेंटल्स क्या हैं, दैट इज रियली इंपॉर्टेंट कि किसको दे रहे हो. एक ऊबर वो नहीं कर सकते कि मैं सबके लिए बना रहा हूँ. अगर आपने यहाँ से शुरू किया हो गया आपका, है ना. तो वो नहीं हो सकता. आप सबको खुश पहले बार में तो नहीं कर,
ऑब्वियसली.
मोस्ट ऑफ द कंपनी स्टार्ट दैट वे. अली बाबा को देख लो ना, कहाँ से शुरू हुआ था, फिर उन्होंने सब कुछ किया. पहले दिन से सब कुछ कोई नहीं कर रहा था, राइट. तो स्टार्टिंग में एक नीश एरिया लेके चल रहे हो, सक्सेस रेट बहुत ज्यादा होगा, राइट. बी वेरी स्पेसिफिक कि अब उनको आप दे क्या रहे हो, राइट. तो वही है, इवन बडिंग पीपल, राइट, यू शुड लर्न दिस कि यार मुझे मान लो डेटा एनालिस्ट बनना था, तो डेटा एनालिस्ट का रोल क्या है? प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग करना है. प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग में क्या है? पहले प्रोडक्ट तो समझो, सर्विस तो समझो, राइट. फंडामेंटल वही है.
वाओ, वेरी वेरी इंसाइटफुल. even for me, what you're saying I think makes a lot of sense. So लोग एंड में बस एक छोटी सी रिक्वेस्ट है. सर्च प्राइसिंग बहुत हो गई, कुछ डिस्काउंट वगैरह आपके पास?
I think that's a fair question that even I should ask.
But thank you so much, Alok. Really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.